Hey there, and welcome to our channel. Choosing the right college can be overwhelming. There are so many factors to consider, from academics and majors to culture, location, and beyond. It's kind of like choosing your own adventure novel, except instead of fighting dragons, you're navigating financial aid forms and trying to figure out what a meal plan actually gets you. But seriously, this is a big decision, and it's easy to get lost in the rankings and the brochures. In today's video, we're going to break down the most important things to keep in mind while making this life-changing decision. We're talking about figuring out what really matters to your priorities, your passions, and yes, even your tolerance for cafeteria food. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer idea of where you want to go and why, and hopefully you'll feel a little less like you're wandering through a maze and a little more like you're embarking on an exciting, albeit slightly terrifying quest. So, let's get started. Alright, let's start with the big question. What do you want to study? Now, I know what you're thinking. John, I don't even know what I want for breakfast, let alone what I want to major in. And that's totally okay. A lot of people go into college undeclared, and that's perfectly fine. But if you do have even a vague idea of what you're interested in, it can really help narrow down your choices. Let's say you're fascinated by the inner workings of computers. You spend your free time coding, and you dream of creating the next groundbreaking app. In that case, you might prioritize schools known for their stellar computer science programs, like Carnegie Mellon, MIT, or even the University of Washington. On the other hand, maybe you're a finance whiz, you devour Wall Street Journal articles, you can explain the stock market to your grandparents, and you're basically the Wolf of Wall Street, but, with better ethics. If that's the case, you might consider universities like NYU or Wharton, renowned for their strong ties to the financial world and their proximity to, well, Wall Street. The point is, your academic interests, even if they're still evolving, should play a major role in your college search. Remember, you're going to be spending the next 4 years immersed in this academic environment, so make sure it's something that genuinely excites you. Okay, so we've talked about academics, but now let's talk about something equally important: college culture. Because choosing a college isn't just about picking a major, it's about finding a community where you can thrive. A place where you feel like you belong, a place where you can be your weird, wonderful self without judgment. Think of it this way: if your dream major is the brain of your college experience, then the college's culture is the heart and soul. It's the energy that pulses through campus, the shared traditions that bind students together, and the overall vibe that makes each university unique. Some colleges are known for their vibrant social scenes with bustling fraternities and sororities, legendary campus parties, and enough school spirit to make you think you've wandered into a pep rally. On the other hand, maybe you're more of an introvert, someone who prefers a good book and a cup of tea over a crowded party. If that sounds like you, then a smaller liberal arts college might be more your speed. These colleges are known for their close-knit communities, their emphasis on intellectual curiosity, and their ability to make you feel like you're part of a really smart, slightly quirky family. The key is to figure out what matters most to. Remember, you're going to be spending a significant chunk of your life on this campus, so it's crucial to choose a place where you feel comfortable, supported, and inspired. Okay, we've covered academics and culture, but now let's talk about another crucial factor in your college decision: location. Because let's face it, where you choose to go to school isn't just about the campus, it's about the world that exists beyond those ivy-covered walls. Are you someone who thrives in the hustle and bustle of a big city? Do you dream of navigating crowded streets, exploring world-class museums, and having endless options for takeout? If so, then a college in an urban hub like New York City, Chicago, or Los Angeles might be right up your alley. But maybe the thought of navigating rush-hour traffic in a city that never sleeps makes you want to retreat to a cabin in the woods. Maybe you crave wide-open spaces, fresh air, and the soothing sounds of nature. If that's the case, then a college in a more rural or suburban setting might be a better fit. Picture yourself studying under a canopy of trees, hiking scenic trails on the weekends, or kayaking across a pristine lake, all without having to worry about car horns and sirens. Of course, location isn't just about personal preference, it can also have a major impact on your future career prospects. Certain industries tend to cluster in specific cities. For instance, if you're set on a career in finance, being close to Wall Street in New York City can give you a competitive edge. Similarly, if you're dreaming of becoming a tech mogul, Silicon Valley in California or the tech hub of Seattle might be the place to be. Choosing the right location is about finding a place that aligns with your personality, your values, and your aspirations. Okay, so you've researched different majors, you've explored various college cultures, and you've even narrowed down your ideal location. Now it's time to take your college search to the next level: campus visits. Because let's be real, nothing compares to experiencing a college firsthand. It's one thing to scroll through perfectly curated photos on a university website, but it's another thing entirely to stand in the middle of campus, to feel the energy of the students, to smell the slightly questionable aroma of whatever's cooking in the dining hall. It's all part of the experience. Think of a campus visit like a first date, but instead of trying to impress a potential significant other, you're trying to determine if this college is the right fit for. Campus tours are a fantastic way to get a feel for the university's personality. You'll likely be led by a current student, which is awesome because they can give you the inside scoop on everything from the best professors to the worst dining hall food. During the tour, pay attention to the little things. How's the overall vibe? Do the students seem happy and engaged? Are the buildings well maintained, or are they in desperate need of a renovation? Campus tours also often showcase different aspects of student life, like dorm rooms, dining halls, academic buildings, and recreational facilities. This is your chance to get a glimpse into what your daily life could be like at this college. Remember, the goal of a campus visit, whether it's in person or virtual, is to go beyond the brochures and the websites and get a real sense of what it would be like to call this place home for the next 4 years. Okay, so we've talked about the importance of academics, culture, location, and even campus visits. But now it's time to tap into a resource that's often overlooked but incredibly valuable: the vast and sometimes chaotic world of online student communities. Because let's be real, sometimes you need the unfiltered, unvarnished truth about college life, the kind of information you won't find in glossy brochures or on carefully curated university websites. And who better to provide that insider perspective than the students themselves? Reddit, in all its meme-filled glory, can be a treasure trove of information for prospective college students. Most colleges and universities have their own dedicated subreddits where current students and alumni congregate to share their experiences, offer advice, and engage in some good old-fashioned college-related banter. You'll find threads on everything from professor recommendations and course registration tips to the best late-night study spots and the most epic campus events. You can even find brutally honest reviews of dorm life, complete with photos of questionable carpeting and tales of roommates who blast death metal at 3 in the morning. Remember, the internet is a vast and often anonymous space, and not everyone who posts on Reddit is an expert on all things college. Treat them as a starting point for your own research, a way to gather different perspectives and get a feel for the student body's overall sentiment. These online communities can also be a great resource for discovering hidden gems about college life, those little-known hacks and shortcuts that can make your experience smoother and more enjoyable. The point is, don't underestimate the power of online student communities. They can provide valuable insights, connect you with current students and alumni, and maybe even help you avoid a few common college pitfalls along the way. Choosing the right college is a journey, not a sprint. It's about more than just getting into the most prestigious school or picking the best major. It's about finding a place where you can thrive academically, socially, and personally. It's about finding your people, your passions, and your purpose. Hopefully this video has given you some tools and insights to navigate this exciting, albeit slightly overwhelming, process. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to college. What matters most is finding a place that feels like home, a place where you can be your authentic self and pursue your dreams, whatever they may be. If this video has helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tips on college life, career advice, and everything in between. And if you have any questions or personal stories about your own college search, we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Good luck in your college search.